Amazing voice, amazing message. And that's what we're talking about this morning is messages and really giving you a lot of expert advice, a lot of experience that will really lift you up this morning. All right, so my two next guests are two beautiful women who really want your life to get better, especially if you're feeling stuck right now. There's an event that has been customized for you. They're here, looking gorgeous. Everybody, please help me welcome Eunice Mutua from Purpose Center and Laimani Bidali herself. Ladies, come out here. You both look amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for having us.
Absolute pleasure. Laimani, I've missed you.
I miss you too.
We've known each other for a number of years.
You moved on up.
No, girl. I came up to where you were. That's what I did.
Oh,
yes,
thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Right, for those people who are watching and our audience members here who don't know about Purpose Church, who don't know, what Alabastron and what you ladies have been up to, let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Eunice, will start with you. Tell us about Purpose Center.
Okay. So Purpose Center Church is a church located on Mombasa Road. Our pastor is called Reverend Julian Kula. Yes, so it's quite a big church, and under it has very many frontline ministries. So under Purpose Center Church is Anchored Ministry, which is a ministry for unmarried people. So what we do, we don't just involve people who are unmarried from Purpose Center only. What we do is we invite people from all over the body of Christ. So under Anchored, we have over 300 people from all over the world. Yeah. The UK, Dubai, Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania. And what we do is we bring together people so that we can connect them and equip them. And so that with the right knowledge and skills so that we can transform lives together. And we normally meet twice a month, after the second service. Okay. Yeah, so we're all about transformation. So what we want to do is we want to impact society. So we have a lot of initiatives where we've partnered with so many people, and this is one of them that we've partnered with Laimani Bidali. Okay. And so we've realized in society, not just in Purpose Center, that people are struggling. They have hindrances that are not helping them achieve their goals as a person. And you know very well that the person makes up the family unit, the society. And so we are very geared in creating the wholesome person. So when we come together, equip each other, influence each other, we just want to share this experience with the world. So the hindrances that we've realized are there in society, we said, why should we sit back? So let's partner with Laimani because she's very good in that field. Yeah. And so that's why we've asked her to come on board.
She is a good force to bring onto your platform.
Absolutely.
I love it. Laimani, hearing about this and the work that you've been doing for a number of years of helping people get unstuck, creating platforms for women to come and share and support and encourage. Talk to us a little bit about that journey and how this for you was a really good connection.
Okay, so as you know, I am very passionate and committed to equipping women and girls to be able to overcome their inner struggles and to be able to find significance in their lives. So based on that, when they told me about Anchored, Eunice and her team told me about the Anchored ministry and what they do and who they target, both men and women from the age of 28 who are single, or they were about the age of 50 and about with spillover on both sides. I thought I could come in and help to really coach on how to overcome the inner struggles of a single person who is within that age bracket, whether they're male or female. So that's why I was very passionate and very excited when she told me about it, more so because there will be men there. Yeah. Kobi, you have to come.
Yeah,
there will be men.
Yes. Yo, ladies, you hear this? All right. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is that it's 2017. There's a lot going on in people's lives. If it's not pressure, to outperform somebody in the office, it's marriage, it's love. It's just trying to make your life make sense and trying to make things seem purposeful, but there's still a lot going on with people. When we talk about people being stuck, and especially from the church perspective, what are you finding this year, and not just this year, but in the last couple of years?
Okay, so what we are finding is that we have so many masked people, people who come to church, they smile, they're happy, they look happy, but underneath them is so many issues, like people are hurt from relationships, from bosses at work, from maybe a relationship with a boyfriend, from even maybe someone's mother left their father, you know. So there's a lot of unforgiveness going on, a lot of hurt that's stemming from maybe experiences in life. Yeah. So that's what we are seeing as a symptom in society, and that's why we felt it was very important for us to address it from the root.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Emily, looking at that as well, and you know, a lot of people are like me, I'm not stuck. I'm fine. My life is going okay. How do you first start to identify that not everything is rosy and not everything is great in your life?
I think the first thing is for us to just shed the masks, because we each know ourselves. When these lights are off, Kobi, when the makeup comes off, when your shoes, your beautiful shoes are kicked off, you come home to yourself. And when you're not okay, when something is not right, you know it. So we wear different masks for society. Sometimes we wear the masks because we also want people to leave us alone. I don't want, you know, stay out of my business. So I'll wear a mask of my title. So when I meet with you, I'll give you my card. Hopefully it will intimidate you enough where you can keep off. Or I wear the mask of my car, or where I live, or where my children go to school, or the new house we are building. But all of that does not address where I am at in the inside. So the first thing is to ask the individual, are you really well? Are you really, can you really say, it is well with my soul? You know, Christians like to say that phrase, it is well with my soul. Can you really say, it is well with my soul? And most people will be vulnerable enough to say, no, I am not well. I'm just coping. I'm just getting on by. And lots of people just get on by. We die slowly. A piece of us dies every time we betray our truth. Every time I betray my truth about how I'm feeling and where I'm at, a piece of me dies slowly in the inside. And eventually the body begins to tell you, well, we are not okay. An ulcer will tell you we are dying in the inside. Something inside is happening. A headache will tell you it is not well. We are not doing so well in here. You know, a backache will tell you, darling, you're carrying too much and we can't carry this anymore. So each of us needs to do that, shed the mask and do an assessment and say, where am I at? Do I want to continue living like this? For a lot of us, we are tired. And we're also tired of being tired. Tumechoka.
What wamechoka, by the way. But you know, one thing I can say, and the reality of the situation is, you can have that conversation with yourself, and then the answers are so harsh, right, that you realize, oh my gosh, I have to go gamble. I have to go drink, I have to go do drugs, I have to go sleep with this person, I have to keep running away from the reality. There are all these vices and things that we sort of lean on. After you've identified, as Laimani has said, how do you start to shed? Because a lot of these things are not easy, and some of them mostly require help. But talk to me.
But how do you run, and for how far?
And for how long?
Where you're running to, there you are. If you're running to the pub, there is Kobi with herself, you know. So where are you really running to? And for how long? It's like trying to run away from your own shadow. No matter where you go, there you are. So I think no matter how harsh the reality is, what we are saying is we are not leaving you just there. And that's what I love about this forum that Anchored has, because they are saying, you join us, and then we can be able to help you to start untying yourself from some of these situations that they look so helpless, or they look like you're going so deep into them. So we're not just saying, just acknowledge I'm not well. We're saying, then how do we help you? Take you step by step from, you know, whether it's an addiction which you've been struggling with and daren't acknowledge, whether it's some baggage from a heart, from an ex. And incidentally, even the married people are saying, me, I want to come, me, I have baggage. And I'm sleeping with the baggage, you know, so to speak.
Exactly.
So I go home to that baggage every day. So whatever it is, we are going to give you guidance on how to begin the process. Of course, we won't finish it there, but at least you can get started, because most of us do want to get better. We just don't know how to get better. I love this platform, and I love what you guys are doing. The conceptualization of this, Eunice, tell me a little bit about that, and looking at the long-term, big picture as to what Purpose Center really wants to achieve for Kenyans. Take us there.
Okay, so the vision for Purpose Center is creating kingdom champions.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
lovely.
yeah, so how we do this is we really equip each other. And so what Anchored has done, when we come together, we sort of have come together with other partners like Laimani, and what we are doing is we are creating events. You know, there's a lot of Christians who don't know what to do on a Friday.
Yeah.
Truth is, some people say being a Christian is boring, but there are a lot of programs that now are coming up, and we are planning to, we shall announce them as we draw closer to the dates. But so the long term is that Anchored is a platform where people can be accountable for each other, because what we do at Anchored, like for example, right now we have a WhatsApp platform whereby we do, on Mondays we do Bible study, online Bible study. On Tuesdays we do fasting, prayer and fasting.
Great.
Yeah.
And a nice little timetable for the week.
Absolutely. Wednesday we do hot topics, things that are affecting people across the world. On Wednesday we do market day, so everyone gets to post their products, what they're doing there. So it's a sort of a very sustainable ecosystem.
Yeah.
And how we've broken it down, we've broken it down to groups called life groups. They are like groups of 10 to 15 people, because we're like over 300 people. Yeah. So you see, when we come together in the smaller life groups, you're able to be accountable for each other. We're able to like be on your face, like, where were you last night? You know, in a very comfortable, friendly Christian way. Right. Because at the end of the day, Christ has commanded us to love one another, and he thrives in unity. So I think this is a very good ecosystem, and it's very good for accountability, and just partnering with other churches, because we've said as Purpose Center, as Anchored, we are breaking the four walls. You know, because even when Christ came, some of us were asking each other the other day, if Christ was on earth, would he be in the church? You know, and you know, the Bible talks about how Christ was always out there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. We want to go there, reach out to the churched, unchurched. It doesn't matter. You just have to come as you are.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah. Being single is a huge topic.
It's almost like a disease.
I'm telling you, I've said that we need a ministry. We need a cabinet secretary with a budget to deal with this epidemic. Yeah. So Laimani, I don't know if you can touch on this. It's way too big a topic. All right. But and I'm gonna keep you ladies so that we can interact with our few audience members here. Okay. But looking at being single and somehow how it's sort of becoming almost a stigma, it's becoming an issue, it's becoming this thing that is, and it doesn't go away, right? It's not like bad weather. Tell me a little bit about how you deal with a lot of the people that you meet that are feeling like, when am I gonna find love?
And I think, again, to go back to Anchored, I love their target.
Yeah.
28 and above, because by the time you're 28, Kobi, your mom was praying for you.
True.
Behind
my mom had all of us when she was 20.
You know, so she's like, no, this daughter of mine, what has happened to her? So from 28, people begin to feel, you know, I've heard people say to me, you know, like, money for me, I'm still on the shelf. Which shelf is this that people are supposed to be, you know? At me, I'm still on the shelf. So people feel like they're not good enough because the products that don't move.
Products that don't move.
Yeah.
You are not a product that's
You're not
not
a
moving.
product that's not moving.
You can move.
Yeah, you can, yes. And marriage is just one of the ways to express your significance and purpose on earth. There are many other ways that you can be able to express your significance and purpose on earth. And by the time you're 28, also people begin to feel, it's because I'm not beautiful enough. It is because I'm not worthy enough. It is because I am not perfect. And there is no one on earth who is perfect. And even as a Purpose Center Church is raising kingdom champions, they're saying we're not looking for perfect people. Yeah. We want you to come just as you are. Then once you're in, then we can begin to work on ourselves, dealing with our weaknesses, so we can become more effective in the kingdom and serving the kingdom. So from 28 and above, so you find people are single for various reasons. There are people in their 40s who are single because the marriage they were in did not work out. But we are saying, imagine you're not rejected goods. Okay, you are not used goods, because people normally say, no, for me, for us who are used goods, where do we go? Yeah. You know, you are not. We need
language on your tongue and the power of your words matter.
The power of your, they matter, and we want people to be able to know, no matter what got you, no matter how you got to be here, no matter how you got to be single, we want you to know that you still have got a lot of self-worth, and we want you to connect with that self-worth. What's my self-value? I've got a lot of value to add on this world, and I've got a lot of purpose to add. And the more you, and that it's not because I am not beautiful, it's not because I'm not deserving. You are deserving to be in a healthy relationship, but it starts with a healthy relationship with yourself.
Okay.
That's where it all starts.
I like that. I think that's a perfect segue for us to take a quick commercial break, all right? When the people in this auditorium heard that Laimani is here, they were like, oh, I want to talk to her. So we're going to keep Laimani and Eunice, all right, so we can continue this conversation and give you the details about this wonderful event that's happening tomorrow. It's only 1,000 bob for the tickets, and me and Eunice are giving away 2 tickets. Isn't there, Eunice?
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you. I love it when guests come with gifts.
You know.
All right, ladies, stay right there, okay? Guys, you have some questions, right? Fantastic. All right, so Laimani, Bidali, and Eunice Mutua are here. We've been talking about getting unstuck, finding the right environment, finding the right platform to do that. And of course, this amazing church, Purpose Center, is doing just that. And I just love what you guys are doing. So ladies, before we talk to our audience, there are 46 other counties. You know, Nairobi, sometimes we act like we're alone. Huh? There are 46. It's true. Yeah. So people who are watching us were like, how do I get to Purpose Center? How do I find Laimani? How do we do that? Connect us.
All right. So Purpose Center Church is on Mombasa Road, right opposite Samia Business Park. Okay. So if you get to GM or next to Tuskys, Libra House, you'll see a very big signpost written Purpose Center Church. So the event is this Saturday. We're going to begin from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is a full day event because it's going to be very interactive. The charges are 1,000 per person. You don't have to, you can pay for someone. If you feel like this event is relevant to someone else, you can also like treat them, you know, pay for them.
Even come as friends.
I know, like your friends, your girlfriends,
those WhatsApp
right?
groups that you just send funny memes, do something proactive this Saturday, right? I like that, I like that. And for you, Laimani, I know that you do speaking engagements, you talk to girls' schools, companies, tell me.
Yeah, I do. If you realize, if you're a corporation, for example, or an organization, realize that maybe women are dealing with inner struggles in the area of leadership, management, or whatever it is, you may call me, I'll speak to them, and I'll come and have a conversation with them for maybe like about 2 to 3 hours. Or if you're, no matter where you're located in this beautiful Republic of Kenya, just contact me if you're having a chama, if you're having a women's gathering somewhere, if it's a church and you're saying, Laimani, come and talk to our women, they're having inner struggles of feeling they're unworthy, they're not good enough. I will be more than happy to come and just, be able to share with those women and speak with them for share an afternoon or an evening with them or even a whole day with them.
I love that. Purpose Center is very active on social media, all right? I love that. And also Laimani has a website and she's also active on social media. Guys, please log on to Better Living KE, okay? Across Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, we're there to connect with these amazing ladies and the work that they're doing. And if you in your own community are doing this kind of work and you're looking for a boost, Better Living is here for you. So is Laimani, so is Purpose Center, and we'd be happy to encourage you to continue doing this kind of work across the country. We need this, and especially this year, this election year where there's so much anxiety. I feel like there needs to be grounding and connectivity for a lot of people.
There is.
Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you what, I bet you anything. Should I bet? I should bet. I'll bet that the questions you guys are going to get are about being single. All right, there you go. I bet you anything. Hi, guys. Hi, you have a question? Okay, go for it.
First of all, thank you, Kobi
You're welcome.
and Laimani for the show and everything.
You're welcome, darling.
My question is, since the theme is healing, how do you get to a place you forgive someone who still wrongs you? I don't know. You've forgiven them, you have no issues, but it's like them, they don't want to get to the same place that you're at.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Very good question. Laimani, you want to take that?
Yes, I will.
All right.
Oh, right now?
Yes, please.
Okay. We call those the present continuous offenders.
Oh, wow, I love that. Present continuous offenders.
Continuous offenders.
Grumpy Traus.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, I mean, there are many tools that we could be able to offer you. First and foremost, is for you to be able to understand what forgiveness is. Because people think forgiveness is, it's like I'm letting go of this issue, or I'm ignoring it, or I'm pretending that I'm not hurt, or I'm pardoning this person. That's not the same thing as forgiveness. Because when you've forgiven the person, they continue to do what they're doing, be who they are being, but then you also create very healthy boundaries for yourself that keep you safe and sane, because we need both. As a woman, you need to be safe, and you need to be what? Sane. So that you can guard your mind, you can guard your peace, and can say to this person, look, if you want to keep rolling in the mud, please do, but don't pull me into the mud pit, okay? Or don't try and apply mud on me. So because you have no control over the other person's behavior, and forgive them will not make them even stop doing what they're doing. But you need to have very clear and healthy boundaries for yourself. And those are some of the things that we shall be talking about during this coming Saturday. That's what we're dealing with.
All right,
Yeah.
okay, great stuff. Second question. Very good question. Second question, darling?
Yeah, hi Kobi and Laimani.
Yes, hi.
And Eunice.
And Eunice, yeah. Okay, thanks for having me. My question is this. Sometimes you find some women, okay, or rather ladies, they've decided to stay single, but at the back you find their parents pressuring them, you go get married, probably because you have money or something, maybe because you are rich and you don't have a partner to help you. How would you tell them? How would you advise them to do? And then what I'd like to tell to encourage the heartbroken singles.
This is the camera. Look right in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that there's this song which has kept me going. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Yeah.
Oh, I love you. I love this day. This is such a good day. Yeah, but she's right. There are some people who have taken the choice of being single. They're still trying to mend. But there's a lot of pressure. Yeah, what do you do?
The pressure is there. You know, when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, we used to be told, oh, you have to be aware of peer pressure. Me, I thought I couldn't get out of teenagehood, because I thought after teenagehood, peer pressure is gone. Yeah. But the pressure does not stop. Even for the married people, there's pressure. Are you keeping your husband? For the husband, are you providing for your wife? Are you fighting for her? So, because also men go through the same kind of pressure, by the way, yeah? The pressure is there. But I think you have to be very, very clear about what it is that you want and why you have chosen to be single. It cannot be because of baggage. It cannot be because you're bitter and angry towards the other gender, because people will see that you're not quite at peace with yourself, you're not at peace with your decision. Then when you're very clear why you have chosen that, no matter how many times they keep on asking, you sound like a broken record. This is a choice that I've made, and I'd like for you guys to respect it. This is a choice that I've made, and I'd like for you guys to respect it. Like a broken record. But the most important thing that I have found is that you have to be okay with it yourself. Don't pretend that you don't care about relationships. Well, it is because you're feeling like I cannot get a guy. Okay? Or if you're a guy, don't pretend that me is of it to spendy, and that time is because you're feeling, I don't even have what it takes. If you don't have what it takes, acknowledge it and say, I want to work on myself, and I want to work towards that. I actually do desire to be in a relationship. Honor yourself by telling yourself the truth. Yeah.
I love that a lot. Thank you. Right, do we have one more question? Alan? No? Okay, one of the things I really wanted to talk about before we release you ladies is I think, you know, the issue of class and the issue of sort of serially picking the wrong person and then wondering, how is this not working? You keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, and it's just not working for you, and especially when it comes to choosing the right partner for you. When do you recognize that you've been going about your 28 years the wrong way, and perhaps it's time for you to stop, regroup, look at what some of these issues you've had? How do you do that?
I think we all know, and you can tell, Kobi, that you just got the same man, just as he's under different guise. He's wearing a different name, He's now called James, and the other one was called Peter, and the other one was called whatever name they were called. But you can tell after the initial, you know, I call them the audition stage. You know, dating is like an audition. You wear your best clothes, you wear your makeup, and you show up for the role. After that role has passed, and you begin to see the person for who they are. But the question to ask yourself is, it's not a question of who are you attracting. It's why am I attracted to this kind of a person? What is it that is within me that keeps getting attracted to the guy who is drunk? Why am I the one who's monitoring the guy who is on his 10th beer?
Yeah.
Why does that concern me? And because the more I focus on him, the more I'll be drawn to him, and eventually he'll come to me and be staggering. Hey, sweetie, you know. Because he'll be saying, she's been eyeing me all night long.
Yeah.
For you, you're saying, I can meet people who drink like that. I bullet with that guy. Yeah. You know, that's what you're saying. So it's about what is it in me that keeps getting attracted, drawn to that kind of a guy. And also the other thing that you have to understand is that there's this saying that says time heals all wounds. It's maybe true for physical wounds, but emotional wounds remain, and what you have not dealt with will deal with you. Every relationship gives you a chance to show you your brokenness.
Yeah.
Every relationship, by the way, has purpose. There's a guy who taught you that you cannot be treated in this kind of a way. You're not that kind of a chick. That's what he taught you, and that's what the purpose was for that relationship. Yeah. So you've not gleaned the lessons, and you still have got those painful memories. Every time you encounter a situation, you will search for answers within you, but you're searching for what you have believed inside. So the same belief will cause you to attract the same kind of a person. Yeah. So the question to ask is, what have you believed about yourself? If a guy tells you that you are this beautiful, amazing person, do you believe that you're beautiful and amazing? Or do you say, you're not serious, you're lying?
Yeah, acknowledge it. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. But also when you realize you're getting attracted to the same kind of a person, the same kind of a woman, the same kind of a man, stop and ask yourself, what's it that is in me that is attracting this kind of a person? And that's okay. Some of the work that shall be doing there is just to break off that kind of a pattern, to break off the unhealthy patterns in our lives, and also for the single people in our relationship lives. Yeah, because some people are not in a relationship, Kobi. Yeah. They're in a relation. The ship left. They're drowning.
Yeah, exactly. Acknowledging and unfolding all of this. Ladies, I think this was great. Thank you so much
for having us.
Eunice, you know what I like? You're giving away tickets, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You're giving away two tickets?
I am.
All right, to two lucky viewers.
2 lucky viewers.
All right.
But they've got to say the hashtag, which is something's got to give.
Something's got to give. Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Something's got to give.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
they also have to send it to our numbers.
Okay.
0720 580 350.
Okay.
And 0733 580 350.
We're going to do you one better, darling. We're going to put those numbers on our screen and on our social media platforms so that guys can actually do that. Thank you very much for being here, ladies. And I can't wait to see where this journey goes. You're more than welcome to come back.
Thank you so much. We look forward to it.
Yes, fantastic. Okay, good. Please do. And Salimia Pastor Kula.
Tutam Salim.
Asante sana. Guys, give it up for these beautiful women.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Okay.